Hey babes, hello, hello, hello. So this is part of the press conference and it is almost freaking identical to my channeling reading. So it's live right now. I just backed up a little bit and basically, hold on.
The next day, she was not reported.
He's basically saying that, okay, remember in the channeling, I said if she was here and her clothes I put like behind it, like, okay, if she is driving towards me, her car was like a little bit away from me, like a foot away from me, that would be a foot away from me is where the car is. I would be where her clothing were found. And I said basically the back of the car, forward, would be where she would be found, right? And they're saying that's exactly, the clothing were found north. Her body was found south of the crash. So that would mean she would have had to been taken out the car before it actually crashed, just like I said in the reading. And then where she was found, I don't think I said where she was found. I think I said I didn't feel any water, but I also said that doesn't mean that that's not true. I just wasn't picking up the water. I was focused on something else. And basically they're saying that she was found south of the car, also where people couldn't just get to it. She was over a gate into a little ditch that had some water collected in it from the rain. And that's where they found her. So somebody would have had to put her there. And then her car crashed. And then her clothes were placed just like she said, basically north of where, her car was, her clothing. So check this out.
Missing at that point. The family didn't think she was a missing person. That day went on, and around 9 a.m. or 9 p.m. I'm sorry,
I love you.
9 p.m. on April 3rd, her mother made a missing person report.
I'm just gonna fast forward a little bit.
That today, and we did a brief around 9 a.m. We actually started our canine search with 5 different dog teams. We gridded it out to 6 different areas, and we started the canine search in that area. About 21 minutes into the search, one of the dogs had gotten odor, and then started to change of behavior and started to go towards a fence line. At that time, one of the canine handlers observed an individual, we believe to be deceased at that point, in the water, in a ditch, a shallow drainage ditch. This was something that individuals could not access on foot. It had a fence in between it. At that time, the Gary Police Department was notified. The County Sheriff's Department was notified with their crime lab unit, the Lake County Coroner's Office, as well as Lake Station Fire Department. They all arrived on scene. We weren't sure if we had the female identified at that time. We knew we had a deceased, what looked like a black female in her 20s that was deceased in the ditch. That was only an hour ago, and since we've been here on station, we've been able to positively identify the female as Ariana Taylor with the Lake County Coroner's Office, and the mother has been notified, and she's...
Hold on.
We expected what we were hoping wouldn't be, but Commander Hamady will have all the necessary ins and outs about it that we can share with you at this time. Those things, of course, that we cannot, because it is an ongoing investigation, we will have to withhold.
So basically they do have this being investigated by homicide. Okay? Because that don't even make sense. She's in an area that man can't get to on foot, just walk over there. It would be a struggle where it would have to be more than one person doing it, number one. It was behind the crash, number two. Okay, so this is being investigated as a freaking homicide. And I just find it very creepy because of what she was saying in the channeling session as well as the EVP session where you can hear it from her own voice. And at the end, I swear to God, I think that was her real voice. I would love her family to listen to that and let me know if that was her actual voice. Hold on one second. Did I start playing it when she called me? I did. I'm sorry.
Good morning. Hello.
I hit the wrong video trying to... Okay, so this is just real quick. I'm sorry, my mom has tried to call me. I got the Ariana Taylor, new details, tell all here. Boom. And then I also got Ariana Taylor, Here's What Really Happened, channeling her. And that's the one where I talk about where she'd be found. I didn't per se say exactly where, like in the water, in the woods, in the hole, and none of that stuff. I just said like the location, like here's the car, and I showed like behind, but I pulled my hand away, and that's what I was getting. Like it's in the area, but not the area of the crash. That's what I think I said. So yeah, go check it out. I love you, babes. Let me go call my mama.